Welcome to the channel, everybody. Level M Diecast. We have some Matchbox stuff here. This is Mini Power Machines. Matchbox had a pretty significant licensing agreement with Caterpillar in the mid to late 90s. These particular ones are from 1998. There was a set of 4. These are kind of friction powered, kind of not necessarily pullback, kind of just you push them and then they go. They do come with both plastic and diecast parts. That is the entire mix. We just have a couple of them. We have the landfill compactor and the track type tractor. There is the details there, of course, 1998. So it was pretty cool stuff back in the day. I mean, it's really nice to see Caterpillar stuff. Back in the day, nowadays, it's pretty much all high-end stuff, which is fine. These ones have been a little bit around the ringers. The packaging is a little beat up, but still pretty cool. You know, this was in the 90s, too, when you know, Matchbox and Mattel and Hot Wheels and everybody else actually made more than just mainline stuff. They actually made toys for a change. So this guy's going to be in there with those little twisty ties that we don't necessarily like. So we're going to snip those, even though they are metal. We'll just snip them. We'll be able to pull it right off. There we go. Get that out of the way. The box out of the way. So this is the first one we'll take a look at. This is the soil compactor. So it does have a movable blade here in the front. And see, there is an actual like hydraulic piece there, which looks pretty good. The blade is metal. It's actually pretty heavyweight metal. But the entire rest of the entire model is plastic. The wheels are have like a rubberized like piece over it. Obviously, you don't want all these little nubs to be metal. After all, they were made for kids. This particular one, it looks to be broken right out of the package. You can see there used to be a little step right there. So that one is broken right out of the package. Looks like it's broken on that side too. It is what it is. Things happen. But it doesn't have any steering to it. It doesn't turn side to side. There's no actuator or anything in there. The friction power is in the rear wheels. So if you wanted to push this guy down. Now, if you give it a good, it kind of works. It kind of works. It's more of a gimmick. A lot of stuff in the 90s was gimmicks. So, the kind of thing that I've noticed about this blade, though, is it doesn't go to the ground. So that's as low as the blade gets. It moves up and down, but it doesn't actually get to the ground, which is kind of weird. But again, this was just meant to be kind of played with. It's still kind of cool, though. Definitely not as cool as I thought it was going to be, but it's okay. The detail's kind of there, sort of. It looks okay sitting there. Maybe the track type tractor will turn out to be a little bit better. These are not 1/64 scale. These are probably maybe they're close to 1/64. Yeah, I mean, they're probably the closest to 1/64 versus any other scale. So we'll get that in. And the amount of packaging they used for stuff back in the day was insane. There's so much cardboard to this packaging. So this guy is held in there the same way. We'll just go ahead and hopefully get these scissors in there. The other one was a little bit loose. Maybe. I guess this one we'll just do it the logical way and twist it instead of being too ridiculous about it. So, twist these. I always hated these things. I'm really glad that they don't use these all that often nowadays. They still do use these, but not quite as often as they used to. Pretty much everything was attached with these twist ties, basically. There is metal in there, but there we go. All right, get the packaging out of here. All right, so this one's a little bit different because the cab itself is metal on this one. The blade is plastic. Let's see. So there is up and down movement. Looks like maybe this one wasn't assembled correctly. See the pieces sticking down there. So if we move those down and move them up. It's weird. I don't anticipate that's the way it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to stick to the blade, and then you can push them up. There we go, like that. sort of, and then bring them back down. Ooh, man, they are super stiff. Hopefully I don't break this. Oh, man. Whew. That is brutally stiff. It's kind of bummer. The blade does have a little bit of tilt too. A little bit. Ooh, it's so stiff. I really feel like I'm going to break it if I push or pry too much. This one does not have working tracks. I thought it had working tracks kind of sitting in the package a little bit. They do have a little bit of a detail with it draping down just a little bit. But unfortunately, it just has some ugly wheels here on the bottom. These ones in the back are the friction ones, so they are rubber. This one is definitely not very cool. The other one was definitely much cooler. Definitely pretty disappointed. These are some pretty rudimentary, basic toys. I'm actually pretty disappointed in what these are. They're okay for, like, I guess they're okay for kids. But you like construction equipment, these are definitely not the cup of tea. Ooh, that one's got some velocity though. Burning rubber. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. That's pretty much all it does. I still don't know exactly how these are supposed to work. I tried to push them up into the cylinder pieces here, and it pretty much got stuck. So it is supposed to move a little bit. I thought the blade was supposed to come out a little bit, but it's like really, really in there. Like, you see how much the parts are just bending the more I pull on it. But not good. This is not good. Not good at all. So there you go. Couple of very not good construction equipment from Matchbox back in the day, 1998. Again, these were $5 at Kmart. I do miss Kmart. We don't have Kmart here in the U.S. no more, but there you go. There's the mix. I don't anticipate either one of those could possibly be any better, any way, shape, or form. But not too often that we get something on the channel that it turns out to just be a complete bust. But this is definitely one of those. Definitely a bust. So we're going to roll out. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. We'll catch you next time. Level in. Peace.